Welcome to Dependable Flame, where we explore vintage petrol lighters, ashtrays, tobacciana, and other useful mechanisms. Make yourself at home. Today we are going to reassemble this Ronson Whirlwind Imperial. You might recognize this lighter, it's been in several videos. I took it apart to compare it to a lighter that a viewer had emailed to me. And should have videoed that, I wasn't really thinking. But now that I've got it apart and I see how dirty this or corroded this flint wheel is, go ahead and get that cleaned up and reassembled so that if anyone else needs help reassembling this lighter, they can see how to do it. So that snuffer fits right there into that clutch spring mechanism. Everything else is the same as the older type. So I'm just going to soak those in some alcohol along with the rest of this, and then we'll get that wiped off, cleaned up, and put back together. Okay, so some of this, like the snuffer, I'm going to go ahead and wipe it down, but there wasn't a whole lot. It's not like this was a dirty lighter. This was pretty new. It's just that flint being degraded at some point, it looks like has left a residue all over that file wheel. So that's the main thing I'm wanting to clean up here. Go ahead and get everything out of the alcohol and back out here to where it can dry off. Just trying to remove any gunk, grime, buildup. Which, like I said, not much on this slider because, well, I just made the original video about 6 months ago. Maybe not even that long. Bought that lighter sometime in September or October. The reason I started using it is because when I pulled it out to inspect it the very first time, I pulled it out of the box and set it in my hand, a piece of the leather broke off. Which was very disheartening. But it gave me the opportunity to use a brand new vintage lighter that I otherwise might not have had the opportunity to use, and I have enjoyed it. It's a very good lighter. I hear people talking about the straight flint tubes and how the angle was off, and I've certainly experienced that. Starfire is one that seems that way, but this Whirlwind Imperial really throws out a good spark. It's a good lighter. So we've got everything out there now except for the file wheel. I'm going to go ahead and take this file wheel and hit it with this soft brass brush. File wheel is definitely dirty. Okay, so we're going to go ahead now and get this put back together, which is going to be pretty typical to other videos you've seen like this that I have made, except for that the actual snuffer cap is fixed into the clutch spring. That slide right there into your snuffer mechanism, the outer snuffer mechanism. Get your gears here on each side. Okay, so we got it on both sides. Get our fulcrum screw here ready. Get your plunger spring and your thumb lever. They're in place. So the timing is a little bit different on these than it is the old style. The thumb lever sits down a little bit lower than the snuffer. There we go. So as you can see, it doesn't sit on the same plane as it does on the old style Ronsons. Get the back side of the fulcrum screw in here. Get that snug down. Mechanism and snuffer is all in there correctly. Go ahead and slide a flint in. So now we've got it reassembled. Now we will go ahead and fuel it up. If you like watching these sort of instructional videos, repair videos about old petrol lighters, ashtrays, tobacconana, and other useful mechanisms, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video that you're watching. Tell your friends about the channel. Hit that share button. Send the link off in a text, email, post it on social media, however it is that you communicate with folks nowadays, and let them get a look at it for themselves. You can leave any comments or questions below the video. We would also appreciate it if you would follow and like us across all the social media platforms: Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and of course eBay. That'll be Dependable Flame or dependableflame.com. Right back to work. So that is how you reassemble the Ronson Whirlwind Imperial reassembling the upper actuating mechanism. Until next time.